Ready to go? Here's the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner. Popped up. Henderson on the move towards the line. And it stays fair. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you wanted.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And that one fouled off. Gonna count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1-2 now. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Turner on third. Harper at first. One gone. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. So no advance beyond third as they don't want to test the strong arm in left. Max Kepler at the plate. And that skips into dirt. One down, runners at second and third. And a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first. Has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Bases loaded. 1 away. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Close play, but in there.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
And a foul ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact. Maybe a...
Can't glove it cleanly. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now at Oriole Park, and on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ramon Laureano, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And down on strikes. And now 1 away. Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singy. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. Started after it. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now at the plate, Jordan Westberg. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 outs, bases empty. And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
2-2 the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Johan Rojas. Kramer back to work. High fly ball, right field. Pajes. And a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now doubled his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Turner playing up the middle at short. 31 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2014. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. That's towards center. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The walk and a run scored his first time. And that's fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and it hits the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying inside with his hand.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. JT Realmuto steps in. Fought off foul. Runners on first and third. 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering is down low.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Right-hander kick steals, and that's in the dirt. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk. 2 outs, bases full. And now, Max Kepler. Check swing, went around, strike one.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Swing and a miss, struck him out on a splitter. Bottom of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. And next for the Orioles, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Popped up. Real Muto under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Down to third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Henderson fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner takes off. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. It is interesting. Throw there. Safe. stays alive. Fair ball. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to
run around the move. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. Runner goes again. That's a laser base hit. Around second is Turner. In there safely.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Fouled off to the right. Runner goes again. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Back here in Baltimore, here's the second baseman, Gtorrious. Down and away for ball 1.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And out number 1 on the grab. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
In the air, right side, and it stays fair. Mullins round second, heads for third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So the lineup flips over. Laureano comes up to hit. Led off the game with a strikeout. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1. Ball, that's just out.
Swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And first offering is fouled off. Mullins, the runner at third. Mountcastle on at first with 2 down. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now a chance for Jordan Westberg.
0-1's the count.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And delivers outside. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Laureano puts it away. One down. And now it is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And the next pitch is way outside. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Max Kepler. A strikeout and a walk. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Gone into the flag cord. Max Kepler knocks one out. It's 6-2. Boom in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And that one pulled foul. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
On the ground to third. Boom. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Andy Pajes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. The Orioles down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That just misses. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. And that's
inside
off
ball.
The inside edge. 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And now it's filled up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms
I got
extended,
3-2.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one the other way. Jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. Marsh, 27 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mullins makes the grab, one down. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
1 for 2. Mullins on his horse. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Trey Turner. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Henderson over to first in time. Turner is out. They don't come any quicker. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Wheeler back to work. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. And he chases a high fastball there.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Singled and scored his first time. Just off the inside edge. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity.
Tosses to first, and the Orioles all set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. High in the air, out to right. Pajes. And there's one down. And now here is Harper. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. That's 6 straight set down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
To the right side. Gets it to first. And they go down fast. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Ramon Laureano. Just missed. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
I got 3-0.
To the right side. Stop. Over to first. One away. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. Rutschman retired. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. And that is out of play. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first. O'Hearn. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Boom. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfect.
In the air out to center. The throw in, and he boots it.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 7th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Puts a bunt down, and that goes foul. The Phils leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. And takes low for ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The changeup missing, and the count is 2-2. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. He swings and fouls one off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
That one
that's
missing
off the plate.
inside. Up the middle. Stott over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Swings through that one for strike one. Kittredge, 6'1" righty, 230 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. This is Bryson Stott. Sneaks through, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very...
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, save. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Kjerstad going back. And that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Banks back to work. And that skips in the dirt.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fastball is outside. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Mullins at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
The count.
Up and in. And that is ball 1. Started to swing, held up. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2 the count.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other.
Realmuto runs. Ouch, that one got him. So up next, Alec Bohm. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
No outs, runners at first and second. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. So digging in, Brandon Marsh.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one pulled foul. 2 on, 1 out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 8-2. Throws to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Line drive. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw into second. Now they get the runner and a rundown.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Turner now. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Laureano going back. And that one is out of here. And they add on. It's 12-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. That one not close. And it's 1-0. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. So here is Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Chases in the dirt, slider there.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Didn't go. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 13-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Out to short, Henderson. Tosses to first, and Real Muto is out. And this one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Now 1-1. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one missed.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one. And the final 13-2.
we gon' up. So you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us. Who really spilling blood. Everybody tough. So they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a wanted me a to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me, brought you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch
back.
my back, stay gon' on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life, but get back. Up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. Did some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in a way. My smacker too close to me. One classic taking my coat from me. I blast dope it. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is green, no poppy seeds. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I